Hello to everybody, our dear friends. Today is 24 of September 2018. FutureTrend channel is starting its new portion of analysis, and today of analysis of trading of major currencies in the world financial markets. And today, as you could see, despite of the fact that China and Japan closed for the national holidays, you could see that the market opened rather nervous because of the last news once again between China and the United States. This time, despite of the fact that China officially cancels its trip to the United States regarding future trading cooperation between the superpowers. And moreover, there is another negative news, the negative news regarding a new portion of sanctions imposed by the United States on China regarding its military agency. All in all, the confrontation between the countries still on the rising path, and from that point of view, probably the start of the week could be rather difficult and rather unstable, let's say nervous. It will be very interesting how Europeans will react to the last portion of negative information. Anyway, as you could see, despite of the fact that, for example, Japanese yen opened with a small gap down against the United States currency, the gap down closer to the 112 level. Despite of this fact, dollar yen is back to the neutral level of 112.57 at the moment. And of course we need to wait a little bit to understand how the market will let's say so, eat such kind of negative information, and probably we need to wait a little bit longer for the real effect. But now the situation is more or less the same we had at the end of last trading week. Another interesting moment we'd like to concentrate your attention today is, of course, the cable plunge we witnessed on Friday. Theresa May told that once again, despite of the fresh round of talks between European Union and the UK, despite of this, the negotiation process once again came not to an end but to impasse, and that means that probably the leaders of the European Union and the UK should take another pause before they will be back to another round of trading talks regarding the future of trading agreement between the neighbors, between the European Union and the UK. But now, as you could see, the cable is under the strong selling pressure. Despite of that, our primary idea is to buy the cable on a possible retest of its uptrend line of 2018 located around 129. We will use such kind of opportunity to re-enter the long in the cable. The same applies probably for the euro sterling. We were lucky to get out from our former short trade recommendation in the currency, but now we prefer to stand aside and to understand where next the euro sterling will go, to understand the situation before taking fresh position in the euro sterling. And another interesting moment, the Swiss franc still continues to appreciate, and that's despite of the fact that, for example, the monetary policy conducting at the moment by Swiss National Bank still really very loose comparing comparing to the United States, for example, the United States monetary policy. And despite of the fact that this week the Federal Reserve should once again increase to hike its interest rate by another quarter point. Despite of that, the Swiss franc continues to appreciate. That means that probably we don't know all the information the major investors know. And probably this kind of information should be attributed to the geopolitical tensions, or probably to something else. Despite of that, we see that Swiss franc continue to rise. And here we'd like to attract a little bit of your attention to this kind of fact. We suggest that till the end of 2018 the Swiss franc will continue to increase in its value, and that means that we even could easily retest the lows of 2018 located below 0.92. Basing not only on fundamental factors, because from economic point of view the situation here is really not in favor of further appreciation of the Swiss currency, but from technical point of view the pair is trading below its moving average 200 daily line, below its 2018 downtrend line located at 0.98 65, 0.9880. All in all, here we suggest there is some other momentum for some other moment for the Swiss franc to continue its path higher. Thank you very much, our dear subscribers. We hope that our analysis was more or less useful for you, and tomorrow we will come with a fresh analysis. Probably we will concentrate on some other currencies, for example euro crosses, or probably on the commodity block of currencies. See you later, and bye bye for now.